Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
Hello everyone, this is Jarvis S. Scott with What's Happening Birmingham. Today I have the honor and pleasure, and you all have seen his face and his advertisements on my social media and also my website and email blast. Treś Washington at Treś Fine Clothing. Trey, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Great. I wanted to get my good friend on because I'm finally here in his shop here in downtown Ensley. And, fellas, that fall is coming up. And, we want to stay fresh no matter where we go, whether we're going to the tailgates or whether we're going up to the skybox at the tailgates if we're lucky to get a ticket or two. Or, we got two classics coming around where we got Alabama State, we got the Morehouse Classic coming up, and of course the Magic City Classic. So we want to make sure that we stay stylish and fashionably with the season. So Trey, thank you for coming on today.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Great. Before we start, just give a little background on why you came, got into this business.
I got into this business with my dad. We were selling clothes at local flea markets and out of our car. And then after that, I started working at a consignment store here in Ensley. It was called Recycled Wardrobe. From there, I started directing a company, Designers Loft Studio. From there, I started working for a mentor, Ramon Danfora, who had a store out at the Summit for 10 years. He moved from downtown Birmingham, where he had a store, for 35 years. And from there, fast forward to 2014, I was able to purchase the Cottons building, and my mentor helped me get started by putting inventory into my store. So from 2014 to 2021, that's how I got here.
Okay, and I love because, like he said, this store has so much historical significance. Everybody know in Ensley, the Cottons name was very well known, and even after you bought the building, you still kept the name, the Cottons building, behind it.
Yeah, it's the Cottons building, but there are several businesses here in this building. Treś is, it's its own business, but it's inside of the Cottons building. I just want to keep that landmark name.
Okay, So show us your, we're behind some great suit jackets. So
sports coats. These just a few sports coats that we have off the rack. We're moving into fall, so you can still do color, but you just go with maybe a little heavier fabric on that. But our biggest thing right now that we're pushing is custom. Okay. A lot of people don't know that, in 2021, custom clothing doesn't cost what it cost, 10, 20 years ago. You could get a custom suit for as little as, $4.99.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show you a couple of those fabrics. Let me just go to one of these. Okay. Pinstripes. Everybody loves a good pinstripe.
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
Wool. I use wools, but that's one of our pinstripes. And then you got a gray, and you don't have to do a suit. You could do this with white pants like I'm wearing today, and a nice shirt, just depending on where you're going. You can mix and match.
What's the usual, before I go about the turnaround, when a guy comes in for initial consultation with you, what are some of the questions they ask you? They have never been styled, because so let's just think of when I'm listening to the view, they like, well, I'm gonna go to, I don't wanna name the store, go buy a suit, put a shirt and tie on.
Right.
But when you're looking for a guy that's want to pay more attention to his, type of clothes he's wearing, where he's trying to enhance his personal brand, things like that.
A question that people ask all the time is just, how is it gonna fit? And that question just stems from them buying clothes from stores and not understanding that, if you pick up a jacket in a store and it says, size 44, they're talking about the chest, they're talking about the stomach, they're talking about the shoulders, they're talking about the sleeve length. Everything about that jacket is going to be made for 10 different body styles that can fit in that jacket. So
okay,
obviously
gotcha.
it's not going to fit one single person
Mm-hmm.
perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10. Sometimes it will, but most of the time it won't.
Mm-hmm.
The difference with the custom suit is it's not going to be a jacket that says 44 and everything about the jacket is the same size. No.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to measure your chest, and your chest may be a 44, and you may be an athletic build. So when
Mm-hmm.
we drop down to your stomach and measure, you may drop all the way down to a 40.
Oh, wow.
Now, that's something you won't get in a regular clothing store, just picking a jacket up off the rack. That's something you can only get with custom, or when you buy a jacket and then bring it to a tailor like myself and have adjustments made to it, which is still going to cost about the same. So I tell people just go with custom.
Okay, what would you say to somebody that says, I'm glad I got you on the podcast, you can answer this question, that, okay, if you go to and get a suit tailored,
Mm-hmm.
that if you don't stay in that certain way, if you go up and down, the suit get tighter, or, have you ever had that people say, well, the reason why I don't go get, quote unquote, tailored suits?
We all fluctuate,
Mm-hmm.
but you have a generous size. Your shoulders aren't going to change much.
Okay.
I don't care what you do, gain weight, lose weight, your shoulder width is pretty much going to stay the same.
Mm-hmm.
When you fluctuate, the main thing that changes is going to be your stomach.
Okay.
Like me, I need to lose some weight now. But when that changes, the size of a jacket can be taken in. And then we'll leave in enough fabric, maybe 2 inches on each seam, to where if you gain weight, then we can release those seams and open it back up again. So it is possible, but you can't go from, I'm going to just use numbers, you can't go from a size 40 to a size 46 and wear that same garment, because you can only stretch out about 2 inches. So that'll pretty much answer the question.
Okay, and I guess it's fall coming up. What colors would you suggest?
Navy.
Okay.
I like navy. I like denims. Red is real good.
Mm-hmm.
Rust, burnt orange is real good. But I even do winter white.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. If we got that Labor Day rule around here or something, I can't wear white after Labor Day or beige or,
I honestly don't go by those rules. If I see something and I like it and I put it on and I feel good with it on, then I'll wear it. I don't care, what season it is. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next thing I always like to ask, you can't get, the jacket and the shirt without the tie.
Right.
What would you mention to people when it comes to the ties, what to look for, the quality of ties and things like that?
My good friend Art Franklin and I are releasing a line of ties.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to do it around the Christmas season.
Mm-hmm.
And we use all types of fabrics. Linens. You can do linen ties for the summer. You can do cotton. We're going to be using wools. We're going to be using silks.
Okay.
So it just depends on the fabric of the jacket. You don't want to get a thick wool fabric and then put a linen with it.
Okay.
As long as you can, keep the seasons with the fabrics, then, you're fine. The colors are different. You can wear any color you want, but the fabrics, you can't mix them too much.
Okay, so while I'm taping this interview, we're in the continuing COVID-19, but I guess forever we kind of in this. How has your business adjusted during this time?
To be honest, when COVID, was first introduced to, United States and Birmingham, we took a hit because the foot traffic dropped. And as you know, with clothing stores, you have to come in, you have to grab,
feel it,
touch clothes, feel the fabrics, put them on, and you're at high risk, for COVID when you do that. Just being honest. So, what we start doing is, providing custom. I just moved pretty much to 85% of my sales since COVID has been custom.
Okay.
And custom is different because, you come in, you wear a mask, I wear a mask, I take your measurements, you pick the fabric, the suit is made for you. Nobody else tried it on. It's completely yours. It's COVID free. So, to answer your question.
Okay, so that leads me to consultations. So you do appointments. I mean, of course, walk in. What's your normal operating hours and things like that?
The reason I was late with this interview this morning,
I know you were.
I had a walk in, but I do appointments. You know, I love doing appointments, and I give everybody my cell phone number.
Okay.
I try to be as personal as possible. You know, so I give everybody my cell phone number, and I say, just text me. You know, text me, hey Trey, you know, I'm free, you know, Thursday at 3 p.m. And then what I do is I'll put that time to the side, and when you come in, I won't be with anybody else. You know, I just give you that full attention, and then, you know, we can get the job done. But I do walk-ins also. Walk-ins are fine, but, you know, I give everybody my cell phone. It's 205-200-4149. That's my direct cell phone number.
Oh, you hit him up on Instagram.
Right,
on
yeah,
IG.
on Instagram. I answer DMs also.
What's the IG?
So, it is TRES _ Washington.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just Trey Washington. It's spelled TRES, but my legal name is Trey.
Trey.
Yeah.
So without, you know, I'm asking just another question on the spot, if you can, who are some of your high-profile clients that you have styled here in the city over the last couple of years that people may normally have not seen, but you'd be like, oh, okay, now I can, you know. Right.
Councilman John Hilliard, he frequents the store, and he sends people here all the time. You got David Northern, the president.
Yeah, he was on my interview a while back too.
Right, yeah. Antonio Sperling.
Okay.
His office is right next door, so, you know, he'll run in and grab a shirt. Here and there. A lot of other people, I don't put a lot of, you know, these people out there because sometimes they're kind of private with.
Yeah.
I guess the type of money they spend on clothes, but yeah. So.
Well, you know, like the quote always say, the clothes make the man.
Right, of course.
That's the first thing you see on a person is what he's wearing.
Right.
You know, so that's more important than anything. So I guess any final thoughts you want to add or tell the people?
Hey, I'm here. We're in the Congress building. We're always doing renovations to it, and I like for people to come down, you know, check out this historic building, and we really put a lot of effort in revitalizing this building, but keeping some of the old characteristics like the brick walls, wood floors. You know, we could come in and redo the floors perfect, but we want to keep the character in the floors. You know, keep the ceilings with the beadboard, keep it natural. So I tell people all the time, when you come down and shop with either my clothing store or my friend's coffee shop or my wife's law firm or the photography studio upstairs, you're contributing to this building being here. It's been here. It was built in 1920. You know, it's 101 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, as of April 2021. It's 101 years old. So we're just keeping this building, you know, alive, keeping it active, and just kind of beautifying it.
Yeah, and I tell people, you all don't sleep on Ensley.
Right.
It's one of these neighborhoods, it's coming back.
Right.
You know, once you see construction going, it's a little bit too late. You're late to the game.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, let's get in, you know, while you can. So, Trey, thank you for coming on today.
Thank you.
We put this interview together real quick, but, you know, we put our heads together, we like popping, but, you know.
Right.
I've always wanted you on, and I always thank you for your support too, man, for supporting me in the business and everything. Anything I can help you. And you guys definitely stop by here, and he will text you back. He will call you back. So
and the address to the building is 400 19th Street, Ensley, Birmingham, Alabama 35218, and we're right on the corner of 19th Street and Avenue D.
Okay.
You can't miss us. Big white building.
Yeah. You can't miss it. So, Trey, thank you for coming on today.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching this video. Please check out what'shappenedbirmingham.com for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank y'all again, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.